New details tonight about the newest American infected with the deadly Ebola virus. Rick Sacra, a doctor from Boston working in a hospital in Liberia. Not in the Ebola ward, he was working in the maternity ward delivering babies. What we've learned tonight, and also right here, the American woman, Nancy Writebol, who survived Ebola tonight. She describes what it was like to have her husband of 40 years tell her she tested positive, forced to speak with him through the glass. Here's ABC's chief medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser.
She is one of only 2 Americans to stare down Ebola and survive.
It is a very, very lonely place to be.
Nancy Writebol says it was her husband of 40 years who told her she had the deadly disease.
I remember getting up out of the bed and David wanting to put his arms around me and give me a really great hug. And I just pushed him away, not wanting him to get sick.
How hard was that for you?
How do you tell the love of your life that they've contracted a deadly disease?
Nancy called herself the clinic's mama bear, seen here in this video. She had the critical job of decontaminating doctors coming out of the Ebola ward. Now, she was a patient herself. As her condition worsened, a critical decision: an emergency flight back to the U.S.
Was there a period during this when you said goodbye to each other?
I think for me it was when I got on that plane. Because I just didn't know. And I know that they had talked that they weren't sure I would even make it to the U.S.
She was wheeled into Emory University Hospital. It was 2 weeks before her husband could even see her through the window.
Went in to see her. We put our hands on the glass, and I told her again, she's the most beautiful woman I know. And I don't think I'll ever get tired of saying that, because it's true. And that I love her with all my heart.
When I saw David walk in, I was just amazed again of God's grace to us.
I was so struck with how well Nancy looks. She's recovering, she's no longer contagious, and her message to the world: focus on getting help to the people of West Africa.
So great to see Nancy back with her husband. In the meantime, any word on this third American?
I spoke to the head of the Mission organization. He's doing well. He's in isolation, able to work on his computer.
All right, Dr. Besser with us tonight. Rich, thank you.